All right, Tad is recording. Thank you very much, Tad. Camilo with Midtown Strength and Conditioning. We're going to talk about communication with your athletes, your clients, the people that you work with on a daily basis. The number one key is just really knowing what their goal is. If their goal is just to become fit, we're not going to make them max out. We're not going to make them Olympic lifters. We just want to work on fitness and the modalities that have to do with fitness, flexibility, strength, conditioning, cardiovascular, maintaining proper positioning. So we're here with Rich. We call him, what's your nickname, Rich?
Rich.
Bowflex. Richard, right here. So his goal is he wants to do multiple reps with 500 pounds. So 5 reps is the key. Five. I'm thinking we go 10 reps. All right. So he came to me with that goal. So we're like, okay, now we're going to program around that. Today we did a heavy squat double with bands, and we're squatting on Wednesdays too. So I take into account his sessions for Wednesday and today. So we're going up to a heavy double. On his feedback, I asked him what his rep, picking out his, selecting his weight, asking him how he's feeling on each set. So how are you approaching your working sets? Because we're working on a heavy double with bands.
I was just going on kind of a progression, just adding a little bit each time. I mean, that's at least up to a point. That's what I was doing.
Okay.
Just making sure I added some, to where it felt reasonable.
Okay.
But I got to the final heavy double, and it really, it really felt heavy, to where I wasn't sure that if putting more weight on, if I'd be successful with that or not. So, but it's something where I could have talked myself into doing it, but I talked to you and you asked me if,
So he wanted to go. He was at we're at 455.
Yeah.
So and really it comes out of communication. So he's like, okay, I'm at 455 with bands. How'd that feel?
It felt pretty heavy.
Okay, so then his next jump, he came to me and said, I'm going to throw 500 on and do a double. I'm like, let's back up a little bit. He did 4 sets of 10 front squats on Wednesday, 4 sets of 10 or 5 sets? 4 or 5, yeah. So 5 sets of 10, boom. I already know what he should feel like. That 475 or the 455 should feel heavy. So we don't need to squat 500 pounds to build up to a squat 500 pound squat. We're basing off energy levels and what he did off his last workout, because it's going to accumulate through the weeks, through the workouts, through the months, adding into to get into his goal. So came to me. So instead of going 500, we went for. I just wanted to add 20 pounds. So we went
475.
475. How'd that feel?
It felt really heavy today.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. But then the next question was, they're already taking the weights off. I go, how can we go up? Okay, and I had to think about it, and then right then, there's no set. You're either gonna go after it. There's no point in pushing where the body's not ready. You probably could have done it, but there's no need, because we're thinking about, you did 5 sets of 10 front squats, so there's no need. We got all our work in, and we hit a heavy double, because all we want to do is just push the body. That's it. We're not trying to push the mind today. And there's a difference between pushing the mind and pushing the body, and then pushing them together. And that's what that's what we're working towards, pushing the mind and body, working together on one specific day. So go ahead and what'd you finish off with today?
Well, the last thing I was doing in there was the thrusters and the.
Yeah, but before that you
drop
did
set.
The drop set. Yeah.
Oh, the drop set was a set of 20 reps at 240.
How was that?
That was I mean, I did it. I was getting kind of gassed there towards the end.
What reps? Like 15 years done or 10?
Well, honestly, I was starting to slow down before I hit 10. But I was kind of, take a few breaths, do a few more, take a few breaths, do a few more.
So you put the bar on your back.
Oh yeah. No, I didn't put it down.
All right,
no.
that's good.
Nope.
That alone right there is a mental challenge right there too. So eventually we'll be able to do 300 for 20.
If you say so.
Yeah. All right, guys. Thank you guys very much. Remember, communicate constantly, because sometimes the workouts on the board, that's just a template, that's a game plan, and we're going to change it up as we see fit. That works at that moment to make progress.